All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone who rule well. Salutation and much love to Yakim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. This brother Ash from Great Millstone Tampa back with another lesson, Lord's will is edifying. And just going to go in the spirit here, something meditating about. So we'll start off in Romans chapter 8. This is Romans 8 and I started 16. It says, the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. It says, in verse 17, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, right? And what was Yahweh's side promise, man? He was promised dominion, all right, rulership, all right, the kingdom of heaven, and us fighting with Yahweh Shai is making us joint heirs with him. It says, if we be that, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be also glorified together, right? Because we have to suffer as he did, all right? You know, we have to suffer with him so that we can be joint heirs with him, all right? So that we can inherit that eternal kingdom, all right? Everlasting life, all right? This is what we're fighting for. And again, this is like you see the title, this is a reward that has never been seen, okay? Things are coming that no man has even been able to fathom, all right? The glory the Lord is going to bestow upon Israel, all right? We got some glimpses of that when King Solomon was in power, our rulership for those 40 years, but that's going to be not even comparable, all right, to what the Lord has stowed up for us in the kingdom of heaven, all right, which is quickly approaching, all right. As you see Esau's kingdom falling, all right, the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is being established and set up, and all right, it begins with the Spirit. It begins with the elect, the ones that will receive the Holy Spirit. All right, like Yahweh told his disciples, the kingdom of heaven is within you. All right, so now you're seeing the leaders of Israel being raising up, the ones that are suffering right now, so that when Yahweh returns, we can be glorified with him. Verse 18, Romans 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. There you go, man. So these things that we're going through, the hell that is coming upon this earth, all right, it's not to be compared with what the glory that the Lord is going to bestow upon us, man. All right, the riches, the abundance, the fruitfulness that we will receive. All right, we're going to receive life, man. We're going to be perfection. All right, the laws will be written in our inward parts. So what? Death is going to be done away with amongst the nation of Israel. Think about that, man. Death will no longer have to rule over us. All right. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Death is swallowed up. Okay. We're truly going to live eternally. All right, because we're going to be perfect and we're going to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai to the T. And that's just that's the main thing. And then everything else that comes is a perk, you know. The resources of the earth, the people, the women, all right, everything is a bonus for serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai perfectly. Okay, and that's what we're fighting for. That's what we have to continue to endure, so that we can be joint heirs with the Lord. Okay, because again, these things we can't physically, you know, draw you a picture or you know, point it out as far as like what we're going to receive in the kingdom of heaven. Because let me just get it real quick in the book of Isaiah. Go to the source. This is Isaiah chapter 64. All right. Start here. 64 and 4. It says, for since the beginning of the world, men have not heard nor perceived by the ear, neither hath the eye seen, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, besides thee, what he hath prepared for him that waited for him. So nobody has seen what's prepared. I have not seen, ear have not heard, man. It hasn't even come into the thoughts of men. These things that the Lord, you know, how the Lord's truly going to show us how much he loves us, man. And we can't even perceive it right now, man. All right. But what? His mercies is as great as his wrath. And you see the wrath he's about to bring on this earth, the time of Jacob's trouble, all right, nuclear destruction, famines, pestilences, sword. All these things are going to come upon the wicked, all right? But ultimately, the righteous, beginning with the elect, all right, they're going to receive the mercy, and then ultimately the rest of the nation of Israel will receive the everlasting kindness of the Lord once they come back into the kingdom of heaven. But it's going to begin with those men that stand boldly and stand stiffly for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, the first fruits, if you will. Let's go to so again, this is something you have to fight for, man. If you truly want to see this reward come, all right, you want to physically see it and witness it be established, then you have to fight the good fight of faith. All right. Let's go to the book of what is it? Colossians chapter 3. This is Colossians 3 and verse 23. It says, "And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Yahweh Shai." All right, so hey, put your might into this. All right, put your best foot forward, man. Do it heartily, like the scriptures say. Whatever thou puttest thy hand to, do it all thy might. Well, hey, this is the work of the Lord. This is the ministry, the most important calling that there is. So what do you want to do? You want to put your best foot forward, because you're going to receive a reward that, so like it, that inheritance that has been promised unto us. Okay, the covenants, the blessings. Okay, the promises, the glory. Well, you have to fight for this, man, knowing that who your master is and what he did. All right, we're the servants of the Lord, and Yahweh Shai came to minister unto us. Okay, because what he knew that there was a greater reward. You have to understand that everything you see is just a carnal. This is temporal. This isn't. There's no winning in this society. There's no winning in this plagued world, plagued with wickedness. All right, the earth to come is a world full of righteousness. All right, we looking for new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. All right, that's the reward we're fighting for, man. And we have to hate this world, man, and in order to truly love the world to come, man. To truly love Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you must hate this world and depart from it, and have that vision. See the end goal. Okay, even though you can't physically see it yet, we haven't even seen what real nature should look like, man. This all is defiled. We haven't tasted pure water. All right, we can't enjoy life. You can't enjoy your kids. And it's all this is hell, man. So it's hard to see it for a carnal man. But what we have foresight, we have spiritual insight into what's to come. We have the scriptures, most importantly, to tell us of these things. All right, and you have to just remember and comfort yourself with these words that the Lord gave us, and understand that He's not a man that shall lie. All right, and if we continue to fight and continue to serve the Lord in truth and sincerity and endure, then there's treasures laid up for us in heaven, man. There's treasures, all right. There's promises that the Lord is going to hold true to. This is Proverbs 16 verse 11. Wait a minute, nope. Salakia. What is it? 6 is it 6? Oh, it's maybe it's Salakia. It's in, I think it's in Psalms. Salakia. This is Psalms. Let's see here. Yep, this is Psalm 16 and 11. It says, "Thou wilt show me the path of life." Yeah, right. That's what we're trying to inherit, life, man. This ain't living. You know, you're lucky if you make it. You know, more people are lucky that make it to 50. You know, maybe 70 if they're lucky, 80 and pushing it. You know, some of our people can make it to 100, but that's a miserable life, man. They gotta get their ass wiped. You know, It's a horrible life, man. Living long here in this society. You 80 years old, man. You on caught hell, fucking 83 years. You know, this we're trying to inherit life, man. True life. This isn't living, paying bills and stressed out about just everything. Yeah, these people are depressed, eating poison, drinking poison. This isn't living. All right. It says, "For thou will show me the path of life." And what is life, man? You got to come to the light. You got to come to the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay. True life is living in these scriptures, man, and that's why it's going to be installed into us in our inward parts, man. It says, "In thy presence is fullness of joy." Yeah, we're going to be fully joyful. All right, we're not going to be, disgruntled, depressed. You're not going to be crying and shit, worrying about paying bills. How you going to make it this? No, man. We're going to have true joy. It says, "At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore." Exactly, man. This is going to be eternal. Eternal pleasures, man. Eternal righteousness. All right? Joy. Things that we can't even fathom right now. All right? All we can do is read about it and pray to the Lord for it, that it comes swiftly. But very soon the Lord is going to redeem us and establish us as his people again. Beginning with the elect, the ones that are forsaking this world and coming back unto him. No matter how, because the pleasure of this world is carnal things that ultimately lead to death. So we're forsaking all that and coming back unto the Lord, so that we may be glorified when Yahweh Shai returns. All right. This is Baruch chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 27. Baruch 2 and 27. "O Lord, our power, thou hast dealt with us after all thy goodness, and according to all that great mercy of thine. As thou spakest by the servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, or I will scatter them." And that's what happened, man. We disobeyed the Lord. All right. But now the Lord has a small remnant that would come back unto him in the last days. It says, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves." And there you go. The elect will remember themselves, because all Israel is not of Israel at this moment in time, man. They're not. The Lord ain't dealing with all Israel, because you see what happens. Captivity after captivity, our people continue to go off, continue to be ungrateful, all right, and just be a bunch of brute beasts. I mean, look at them. Just look at them now. Verse 31, "And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I give them an heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name." Right? So we coming back to the Heavenly Father by knowing his name, knowing what he wants, all right, striving to please him, all right, and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities, all right, but knowing that faith is what's going to save us. Verse 33, "In return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord." Yeah, we see what going after this world leads to, all right, run into righteousness and all kind of adultery and idolatry, all this wickedness. We seen where that leads our people, captivities, man, captivity after captivity. So we're looking at the things of old, and we see that is not the way. Serving Yahweh Shem Shai is, and fully, not halfway, half-assing it. No, you either with them or you against them. Verse 34, "And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished." Yeah, the Lord's going to increase us in number and possession, all right, and resource, everything the Lord's going to increase us in. We're going to have abundance, man. And when I say abundance, I mean abundance, limitless resources. All right, we're going to have direct access to the Yahweh, okay? We're going to have everything that the heart could wish for, man. And then some, okay? And we're going to be a righteous, perfect people, wise and understanding people. Verse 35, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them. Everlasting, okay? It's never gonna end. We're not going back into captivity anymore. This is it. This is the last go around with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. There you go. So that Lord will no more remove us from that land. Okay, and again, that's all going to begin with the nation, the elect of the nation of Israel. When the Lord returns and calls them up to meet him in the air, well, they're going to come back down and start establishing the kingdom of heaven. All right, put these other nations that are still left around after the destruction of America, we'll put them in subjection and get them to put them to work. All right, this is Revelation 21 and 1. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. There you go. So the New Jerusalem is going to be that elect coming down. All right, in their glorious bodies, as Yahushua is. All right, we shall be as him. Verse 3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. All right. Verse 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. There we go, man. No more tears, no more death, no more crying and sighing. All right. We're not gonna need to anymore. We're gonna be in perfection. It says, and what? The wages of sin is death. So we're not gonna sin anymore. It says, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. There you go, man. We're gonna receive these things if we continue to fight. This is what we're fighting for, man. Let me jump down to verse 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. And it begins with Yahushua, man. All right, it began with him, and now it's being fulfilled through those that were given unto him. And when he returns, he's going to give them those crowns for overcoming death and holding firm to what they believed in. Okay, not being swayed. Revelation chapter 7 and 13, it says, and one of the elders answered, saying me, going into the 144,000, which is going to be the New Jerusalem, and one of the elders answered saying unto me, what are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, These are they which came out of the great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb, which is Yahushua. So again, that's how we're going to be right purified through the blood of Yahushua, which we are purified through his blood, through him. Okay, Yahushua, and that's how we're going to come out of that great tribulation, because his blood is covering us. So just like in the first Passover, death angel is going to pass over us because we have the blood of the Lamb. Okay. Therefore, verse 15, therefore are they before the throne of the Most High, and serve him day and night in his temple, and he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. So, hey, we're going to be good, man. There's nothing going to hurt us. We're going to be in perfection, all right? There's nothing that's going to be able to feel any type of way or any type of sorrows. We're not gonna have to worry about our next meals. All right, you got Jake's in the hood now is eating, barely eating, or they are eating. They're eating Cheetos and Capri Suns, man. This is hell. All right, verse 17 says, for the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them and shall lead them unto living fountains of waters. Yeah, so Yahushua, he is fed. He first and foremost fed us and gave us water, or everlasting living waters, right, through the Spirit, and soon it's going to physically manifest. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. There you go, man. So this is coming on to those that are sincere. Okay, let me go to all these things are coming, the kingdom of heaven, but we got to stay humble and understand that if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, we wouldn't even have access to this. All right. So here we go. We'll end off on here. Matthew chapter 5, verse 3 says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And that kingdom of heaven is quickly the physical manifestation. All right. Here on this earth, the new heavens, new earth are physically are quickly coming, man. But it said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted." What are we gonna be comforted with? Yahweh Shai, man. This word. All right. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. See, we're going to inherit the earth and more. All right. The Lord, in my Father's house, there are many mansions. Okay. See, we're talking about things that most people don't even think about on a day. NASA and shit like that, looking into telescopes. Look, that ain't for you, Esau. That's for us. All right. We're going to have true riches. And they're not going to be gotten by deceit like Esau's riches are. See, we're going to have spiritual riches because we're going to have spiritual powers, and we're going to have physical riches. All right, gold, limitless amounts of resource elements, man. Gold, stones, you name it. Technology, you're going to see what true technology is when the kingdom of heaven is set up, man. All this technology that Esau has is just a synthetic version of what the Lord has waiting for us, man. All right, from the internet to the lights to the cars, everything that this man creates is there's a right hand side to it, but he can't create it as good as we're gonna receive it. Okay, it says verse 6: "Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High." See, we're the peacemakers, man. And Yahweh Shai being the first peacemaker, he's trying to make peace between us and the Heavenly Father. And that's what we're trying to do for the rest of our people. But some of our people just refuse to hearken. So that's on them. Verse 10. "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you." So our reward is great. All right. "And I have not seen, ear have not heard the things that the Lord has prepared for us," man. So continue to push this word. Continue to strive for the truth, man, and walk in the truth. All right, walk in the light. Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. All right, because our reward is at hand. So with that, Lord's will, this was edifying. Until next time, I say shalom.